Hello, my glorious heathens, it's I, the legendary Dionysus, and today, boy, today we have a very controversial topic at hand, and I was actually having second thoughts on making this video, but to be fair, Jay Senpai, a fellow YouTuber as well, kind of inspired me to make this video because he did bring up a very good point. Now, first off, I highly recommend you go check him out. He talks about this kind of topic, and he, again, like I said, he brought up a very good point where this is a conversation that actually needs to happen. Now, granted, I'm pretty sure I can speak for him and everyone else when I say not everybody needs to talk about this, alright? If you're doing a shonen anime YouTube channel, then stick with that. If you're doing a wholesome anime channel, then stick with the slice of life anime or whatever. Not everyone has to talk about this topic. But I figured since I am Dionysus, the master of desire, if you will, and in all fairness, I did base my original OC on Blue Snow from Shimonetta. I need to, keep up with that name, if you will. I support everyone's desires, and I even support the really messed up ones. I, honest to God, why, why is there tags like fat bastard and scat and all that? Just why? But you know what? I'm sorry. I digress. I still stand up for anyone's desire, no matter what, as long as they don't hurt actual people, which, lo and behold, we're going to talk about characters that don't exist. And what are we going to talk about? Well, we're talking about lolies. Yes, insert FBI joke here. Ha ha ha. You're so clever, you're so funny, you're so humorous, you're so original. Psych, no, you're not. Now, I'm gonna be totally honest with you guys. Me personally, I'm not really into the whole loli shorter con thing. My girls are kind of the monster girl variety or the giant mommy milkers who are absolutely precious and adorable cinnamon roll type. But guess what? If lolis are your thing, then I support you because they're not real and no one's getting hurt at the end of the day, like I stated before. I will stand up for anyone's desire as long as it doesn't harm yourself or others. I want to make sure that is perfectly clear. Now, anywho, what is a loli slash shouta? Well, it is any character that is it's any character that looks like a child slash minor who's below 18. However, there is a little loophole, if you will. Take Kana here, for instance. She is a 1,000-year-old dragon. And you also got like a character like Cinco, who looks like a loli, but she is a 1,000-year-old fox god, and the list goes on. Alright, but a lot of individuals will sit there and say that this is quote unquote problematic and it's cheese pizza. Now, the reason why I say cheese pizza is because YouTube is funny with words, and if I say the actual word, well, YouTube might just demonetize me and terminate my channel because why not? So, I'm going to be clever, if you will, and just use the word cheese pizza. Now, with that being said, a loli, again, is a short, childlike character. Now, I do want to make sure that this is also perfectly clear. A loli is not a short stack, aka Uzaki-chan and Ilulu, who are, 20 years old and technically 1,000 years old, even though, yes, in the anime she does say she's 16 at her job, but it's only because the woman who was hiring her needed a teenager, so she just used that. Ilulu is, in technicality, the same age as Toru, who is, it looks like, a grown woman. And also, on top of that, I do want to point out something. These individuals who say Uzaki and Ilulu are children clearly haven't been outside. Go figure, I know, I'm surprised. But they clearly haven't been outside and looked at real women and men. Because not everyone is 5'5", 5'9", or 6 foot or whatever. There are plenty of short people. There are plenty of women who are short that have, some thickness to them, right? And there's been a couple of times when, when Uzaki-chan was going on, that one cosplayer was like, "Hey, look, I'm basically Uzaki-chan. You're saying I don't exist." On top of that, you also got to remember that there's this thing called dwarfism, which is the whole little people thing, where you got grown men and women who are only 3 foot tall because of, well, dwarfism. And yet, are you calling them children? Because if you are, that's really, really messed up. On top of that, according to your logic, Krillin from Dragon Ball Z, Hiei and the old lady from Yu Yu Hakusho, and La Brava from My Hero Academia are all children because of their height. Well, I got bad news for you. You see, when it comes to anime slash cartoons in general, height, weight, appearance doesn't mean anything. I mean, heck, look at Bugs Bunny. You have Yosemite Sam, a grown man being only 3 feet tall, not including his hat. Are you gonna call him a child? I mean, it's fiction. Characters can look like however they want. Bugs Bunny can look like Bugs Bunny because he's fictional. So, you know what? I'm not going to get on to that topic. That's a topic for another time. The whole where her organs crap. But going back to this though, going back to this, a loli. Oftentimes, these people will sit there and say, "Oh, but a loli is just like a real life kid." Well, let's look at these pictures. So, look at the children and the birthday picture here. Alright? Now look at Kana. Do you notice anything? Do you notice anything different? Well, the children here are made of blood, guts, organs, veins, nerves, emotions, atoms, the list goes on. They're made of real life. Meanwhile, Kana is just pixels. She doesn't exist. And you can make whatever you want with Kana and any other fictional character. Even Gore, which, dear God, I wish I never saw those images. Just, God, why? But I digress. I digress. There's a difference between a real life child and a fictional character in general. Just like there's a difference between real life people and fictional characters. Fictional characters don't really die. Humans die. Humans have emotions. Humans matter, etc., etc., etc. And I'm also going to throw this out there. Instead of being focused on, lolies and shoutas and bothering the FBI and all on this, why don't you instead invest that time on, getting rid of these cheese pizza rings in America, the UK, also the Watchtower. I'm not really going to get into details with that because, just in case someone's religious, I don't want to offend them. But just know the Watchtower, who is a Jehovah Witness, religion, they're scumbags. So I'm just gonna flat out say they're scumbags, and they're hiding a lot of things that is cheese pizza related. That you, the hero, the keyboard warrior, can be, fighting against. But no, let's talk about the little girl that's a fictional character. Now, I'm not done yet. I'm not done. I Because since you want to say cheese pizza is illegal, which it should be, and fun fact, it is also illegal in Japan. And another fun fact, cheese pizza is rare in Japan versus the UK and America. But again, you're not ready for that conversation yet, are you? You are only focused on the fictional child as opposed to the cheese pizza ring that's going on in the UK and anywhere else in the world. But I digress. So let's talk about some other illegal activities. Since yes, cheese pizza is illegal, but you know what else is illegal? Necrophilia. Yes, yes. Now you might be asking, but Lord Dionysus, what do you mean by necrophilia? Like, what fictional stuff has this kind of thing? Well, I'm glad you asked, dear viewer. For you see, zombies and Western vampires. Now, I say Western because in Japan, vampires have been upgraded to a Oni, aka a demon. So, in technicality, they don't really count as, undead. But you got the corpse bride and other vampires. Whoops. You got the corpse bride and other undead characters that are like this and they're dead. So isn't that necrophilia? So why don't you FBI open up for this, right? Well, why aren't you complaining about this? Now, granted, I know some of you would probably say, but they're fictional. Lolies are fictional too, but the living dead is a loophole. Kana is 1,000-year-old dragon, so it's another loophole. And again, they are fictional. Just because a guy is interested in Saki, the blonde one, or any of the zombie girls for that matter, or any zombie character from whether it be Corpse Bride or anyone else, does not mean they want to go to the local morgue and say, hey, may I shag the dead body in the coffin? No, that never happens and it never will. I guarantee you. Alright? And let's talk about another thing that's illegal. Bestiality. Now, I know with that being said, you already know. You already know what the next topic is, right? Yep. Lola Bunny and every other anthropomorphic female character. Now, I'll be honest with you guys. This wasn't my awakening moment. If anything, I'm not a furry, but Roosh the Bat, just two big reasons why I like her. But we're not going to talk about that. That's a topic for another time. However, Lola Bunny, I individuals like her, furries and people who are not furries, want to bang the bunny, right? Now, guess what? Just because they're attracted to Lola Bunny does not mean they want to go to the local pet store and adopt Thumper and shag him in the butt. Just like they don't want to shag Fido or Mr. Mittens or whatever names you can give a hamster because that's not how that works. People who are attracted to anthropomorphic animals like Rouge the Bat and Lola Bunny are only attracted to the female aspects of these characters. They look good. They are attracted to them, not an actual rabbit. Just like people who are attracted to zombies or vampires or whatever are attracted to the zombie girl. They're attracted to this, not a dead body in the morgue. And lastly, but not least, people who are lolicons and shoutas are attracted to Kana, to Iri, to Nizuku, to insert character here. They do not want to have anything to do with this because this is disgusting. This has actual consequences. This is not okay. And every single lolicon knows that. Everybody, period, knows that. This does not. Hold on. This right here does not equal this. Just like Lola Bunny does not equal real life rabbits. Just like zombie girls does not equal dead bodies in the morgue. That's not how it works. A cheese pizza lover is a cheese pizza lover. That's it. It has nothing to do with the fictional character. I mean, again, Watchtower and plenty of other religions. I'm sorry to throw in religion, but the whole Catholic priest joke is more than just a joke. Okay, Josh Duggar. Okay, I'm pretty sure Josh Duggar doesn't watch anime. Alright, and several other sick freaks out there who or cheese pizza lovers. They don't care about anime. They don't watch anime. They are only wanting to do ungodly things to a real life child. So stop attacking the fictional cartoon character on the TV screen and actually attack the real life issue. Watchtower, cheese pizza rings in America and the UK, cuties. That disgusting movie that I'm sorry, it promoted cheese pizza. You cannot tell me any different. Cuties promoted cheese pizza, and no one was complaining. Nobody complained about Cuties. But yet, when Uzaki-chan came out, there was a 5 week of BS complaining about how she looks like a child, and everybody was crying. It's funny how that works, right? And you know what else is funny? You know what else is absolutely hilarious? Every single time an individual stands up and says a loli is a cheese pizza, or any type of anime is cheese pizza, or whatever, those individuals are always caught later on being actual cheese pizza lovers. So, see that there's the correlation right there, right? Because there is no correlation or a very weak correlation, only a straw man argument for lolicons and cheese pizza. So yeah, I'm sorry, but no, cheese pizza itself is disgusting. Okay, attack that. Don't attack fictional characters that have no purpose outside of entertainment. Do a real good deed. Stop bothering, the FBI, the police, or whatever with nonsense because you're wasting their time and resources. Just like the individuals out there who was calling Chris Hansen to, get these Lolicons. Chris Hansen was like, stop, this isn't important. Give me real cheese pizza lovers. Now, with that being said, I do hope I at least brought something new and interesting to the table. And it's 18 minutes, so I am going to go. But please subscribe, please like, and also remember to let your passions burn brightly.